Hey guys, this is Soundwave880 or the animator. Um, I just wanted to talk to you about a new stop motion series which is going to be worked on this summer. My cousins, who are right now a part of the live stream, are going to be a main part of it as actors and idea processors. So, I just want to talk to you all out there about the plot, the characters, and what characters I should get for the series. So yeah, I want your thoughts about who should be the main characters, who should be the main antagonists, and the main protagonists. If you are not already a part of the live stream, if you watch this video, please let me know in the comment section below. Alright, so let's get to it. I just want to go ahead and talk about it for a few minutes, get you to know the plot and stuff. So basically, if you've seen from the description already, I'm basically wanting to do a series about a bunch of Decepticons who try to save the universe and look bad doing so. I'm really hoping that this can be a fun, hilarious stop motion. There aren't too many stop motions like this about Decepticons. Most of them are about Autobots. So I'm hoping this can drag some viewers in. Also, it's going to be with my cousins, so this is going to make it a really fun stop motion series. So basically, so far, I don't want to spoil too much for you. But this is basically going to be the plot. Uh, so there's the multiverse, bunch of universes which are like the same but not quite. So basically, every Transformers franchise, G1, Michael Bay, Bumblebee, animated, and basically every Transformers that you've ever seen. Um, we are going to make this series, um, the multiverse, and going throughout the multiverse is Unicron and his herald Nemesis Prime and his group of neither Autobots or Decepticons. They call themselves Autocons, and they are trying to end the war by killing every version of Optimus Prime and Megatron. The only ones who can stop them are a group of leaderless Decepticons who are going to try to kill Nemesis and save every Decepticon and maybe Autobot in the universe from extermination um, and injustice from Nemesis Prime and his army. Oh, hey, Henry. Um, so, that's my cousin, by the way. Anywho, if you guys want to let me know what you think about the plot and what I can do to make it more hilarious. Obviously, it doesn't seem too hilarious at the moment. It sounds like a bunch of other stop motions out there, but I'm trying to work on that. So right now, I want to run you through some of the characters which I've got going on. And I want you guys to tell me which ones you think should be the main protagonists and antagonists. But the sort of downside to this is a bunch of my cousins have the characters, and I will tell you who they are so we can get this all together. All right, so let's see here. I'm gonna go with some main ones. A main antagonist, since Nemesis is the Herald of Unicron, he's gonna need a bunch of heralds to work for him. Cyclonus is one of them. I've got for another Herald of Unicron assistant, Decepticon Mirage. I think an Autobot who turns Decepticon would be a good servant of Unicron and Nemesis. Mirage was never really trustworthy throughout any series. Obviously for a Herald of Unicron, Lockdown, Dark of the Moon, just because have you seen Dark of the Moon? this guy serves no one. He's just bad. Um. Let's see here. If you guys have seen Age of Extinction. Age of Extinction. Sorry, did I say Dark of the Moon? I meant Age of Extinction for Lockdown. Hound. I know a lot of people out there like Hound, but this guy is sort of a killing machine. So in another universe, it would make sense if he served Nemesis to try to end the war. I'm not saying that I don't like Hound. I love Hound. He is a great character, but like, I mean, it would make sense if he was evil in another universe. So it would be Drift. And let's see here. Basically, most of the Age of Extinction characters, Autobots, they just seem to be very ruthless. And for main antagonist, nothing you guys say will sway me from this. Nemesis Prime. Yeah, he's just evil, and like it would make sense if an evil Optimus Prime wanted to conquer and, I guess in his own twisted mind, save the Cybertronian race. And some of my cousins have some other Heralds of Unicron with them. Like my cousin Parker has Scourge. Not the new Rise of the Beast version, though that would be cool. G1 Scourge. But since I'm going to a toy show in July, if you guys have any ideas for any Heralds of Unicron, I'm open to suggestions. I'm thinking of maybe getting Scourge from Rise of the Beast because, I mean, 2 Scourges might be a bit complicated, but he is like the actual Herald of Unicron, so would like maybe also be Battletrap and Nightbird, perhaps, Freezer. If I could find little Scourges, then yeah, they would make good sweeps. I'm not gonna buy other versions of Parker's Studio Series Scourge. I just don't think that would be a waste of money. But if I found like little Scourges, that might make sense. I'm thinking like Galvatron G1 would be pretty cool. I've got one of him at my Walmart and it's on clearance, so maybe I would. But like, I mean, the thing is, well, I guess there's really no reason to. I think I could get G1 Galvatron, the new Legacy version. I think that would be pretty cool. Maybe I will get him. Maybe. I'll take that into consideration. If anyone who joins this chat, thinks that it's also a good idea to get G1 Galvatron, let me know in the comment section below and I'll take it into consideration. Alright, let's see here. Other Heralds of Unicron while we're on the subject. Oh wait, right. My cousin Parker has Tarantulas. If you watch Beast Wars, you know that Tarantulas is basically the spawn of Unicron, even though they never really say it. So obviously, he would serve Unicron and his Herald Nemesis Prime. So yeah, obviously Tarantulas is going to be in there. And I'm not sure who's going to voice cast him yet. I think I might be able to, but like my cousin Parker, Coleman, who might be watching this, he loves Beast Wars, and so if he wanted to, I think he could do a good Tarantulas. Let's see here. Or just basically any Beast Wars characters out there that we've got. We could get, trying to think. Maybe Sentinel Prime. I mean, obviously he wants to save the Transformer race, and like he's neither an Autobot or a Decepticon. He's just plain awful. He could be a good servant of Unicron. So yeah, that's mostly it for the Heralds of Unicron. Anybody got any better suggestions? Let me know. Alright. Now we're gonna move on to the reason we're all here. The Decepticons, or as they are known in the main title, Deceptichumps. These guys, are gonna be the main protagonists, and they are a group of idiots trying to do things right. So yeah, let's see here who I've got. I'm gonna go from least big in the series to most big. So, or ones that like probably won't make it and could be there if you guys wanted to. All right, so there's Blitzwing. Usually I wouldn't do Blitzwing because like in the G1 and basically every other series, he's like a cool monotone attack guy. But this guy was based off of the Transformers animated version. I highly suggest that you watch it. And so he's got a fun sort of disability. His Brute, his Crazy, and his Scientist. And like it's really fun when these guys argue with one another. So I could do Blitzwing from Transformers Animated if you guys wanted me to. Long Haul. He's just a fat, lovable guy. He's one of my favorite. He is my favorite Constructicon. Really happy that I got him for 66 cents in Goodwill. But the only disadvantage to this is that we've already got another big, lovable guy for the Deceptichumps. My cousin Ned owns a Studio Series Grindor. I think it would be really fun to have Grindor on the cast. I'm really hoping to, like he's going to be big and imposing, and then I'm going to have one of my little cousins voice him. It's going to be a fun turn of events, like a child listening to what his parents tell him to do. Speaking of characters whom I do not have, which we are considering and doing in, my cousin Parker has Pterosaur from Beast Wars. If you guys have watched the series, he's sort of like the Beast Wars version of Starscream, so it might be fun to have him in there. I'm not doing Starscream for this series because, like, I mean, I just don't really think Starscream would be good for it because like he only really watches out for himself, and the Deceptichumps are gonna like be a family, a hilarious family. Obviously they're gonna argue with each other and call themselves mean names. I'm gonna keep this series rated G, so that parents like it's not gonna be a bad series with cuss words or any bad jokes or anything. We're gonna keep it hilarious, but not over the board. Let's see here. This guy is already going to be a main character for Rise of the Decepticons, but I'm really happy that I got him. Thundercracker Studio Series. So yeah, this guy, he's awesome. I could give him a Nitro Zeus personality for this, or I could do the same thing for Rise of the Decepticons, but he's already going to be a main antagonist for that one, especially in the next episode, because you guys who have watched Rise of the Decepticons already know that he's like planning to make his event at the end of the episode. So yeah, I could do Thundercracker, or I could save him. I'm planning to do the next episode of Rise of the Decepticons soon. Not too soon, because I'm still working on My Little Ponies, and this Deceptichumps is going to be a main priority. So yeah, I could do it, but probably not. Swindle. This guy's G1 right now, so probably not. I could, at the toy show, look for Swindle, because, like, I mean, or I could just use this guy. He's G1, but I could do a Transformers animated version of him where he likes to, like, swindle his way through things. Like, I mean, I just think he was one of my favorite characters from animated, but, yeah. Uh, let's see here. Oh shoot. Let's see here. My cousin Ned really likes the thought of this guy for here, probably like because I've used him so much. He was like one of my first Studio Series characters. Berserker. He is just an egomaniacal maniac. Oh my gosh. I could use him, and like maybe I really like this character. He has gone through some damage over the years, and yeah, I could use him. But maybe not. This one I got sort of specifically for this series, because he like looks so comical. Airwave. From War for Cybertron. This guy he never appeared in War for Cybertron, so he doesn't really have a personality, but he's gonna be like one of those characters who like always screams out, "We're all gonna die!" in the middle of a battle. But I could do him. I definitely probably will do him. He's probably, but I'm not sure if he'll be a main character or not. Speaking of main characters, we're getting to them, the ones who will definitely be here. Alright. Another Beast Wars character. Waspinator, definitely the most comical person in the entire series. He also appeared in Transformers Animated. I was so sad that he did not appear in Transformers War for Cybertron Season 3. But this guy is very, very cool. So happy to have him, and I think he would make a great character in there. And shoot, I forgot one guy. I'll be right back. With so many favorite shelves, it's sort of hard to keep track of them all. But yeah, very unprofessional of me. This guy is hot off the line. So glad. So glad I have him. He's gonna be one of the main protagonists. Inferno from Rise of from Beast Wars, not to be confused with the G1 Autobot. He is literally, I love him from the series. His British accent, his chaos, his like how different he is from the G1, where he like starts fires rather than puts them out, and like he's got his cool like thing. He can open his butt, in which he can fly, and yeah, it turns into a fire ant. This guy, I'm definitely gonna do him in here. He's got a cool British accent and everything. Very cool. Let's see here. Trying to, alright. So, yeah, now I've got two main characters for this series. Like everyone else, they're gonna be few-sided scenes, or they're gonna be many-sided scenes. So you're gonna see them a lot, you're gonna hear them a lot, they're gonna be great. So the two main protagonists, my cousin Ned owns one of them, Bumblebee version Soundwave. My entire cousin tribe, we all love Soundwave. He's a very loyal character. He's awesome how he can turn into a cassette player. His voice, his minicons, everything about him is cool. We're gonna give him, like, my cousin Ned is going to voice act him, and he's basically gonna be like a father figure to his cassettes, and he's gonna be a big T Swift fan, which is ironic considering Ned doesn't like T Swift. And then for the final main character, we have Dark of the Moon Shockwave. This is literally my favorite Decepticon that I own, besides Last Night Megatron. This guy, I wanted to get the Studio Series version, but you all know how ridiculously expensive that is. So this guy seemed a bit more G1 with his purple, and his cannon is huge. His spike is cool. Very glad about this guy, and like, he can be very funny in some series. Well, some stop motion series I've done. He's gonna be a mad scientist creating these awesome weapons which could like initially destroy everyone. He's gonna he won't have his logic circuits, and so he's gonna be very emotional in some scenes, probably breaking down and crying. And he's gonna be obsessed with little kid shows like Sesame Street. And I will voice act him because I think I can do a pretty good G1 Shockwave. I know he sounded like dark and gravelly in Dark in the Moon, but yeah, he's gonna lose. He's gonna lose that voice box, and he's gonna be replaced with a G1 one. So it's gonna sound more like this. Decepticons! We shall destroy the Autocons! And then, once we are finished, we will celebrate by watching Sesame Street! Yay! Yeah, I'm gonna try to do my best to voice Shockwave, and it's gonna. Yeah, I hope I can do them well. Now you guys can help me decide which ones to look for the toy show in July. So right now on the list I have Tarn from Transformers Legacy. Tarn, I think, is an awesome Decepticon. He's loyal. He's got literally one of the best faces next to Soundwave and Shockwave, where it's like literally a Decepticon symbol. He's got 2 fusion cannons. He's got a good personality. He likes music, or so it says in the comic books. And yeah, I think he's going to be the most serious of the group, but he's going to definitely have his moments to shine. But he's ridiculously pricey. I'm not sure if I can really get him or not. So yeah, we'll see. We have Barricade from the Last Night. I definitely want to get this guy. He's not too expensive out there. If I can't find him at the toy show, I've got a gift card, so maybe I'll just use that to get him. He can, like, he's basically a coward throughout the Michael Bay universe. The Last Night version of him is my favorite version, just his face and his, like, weaponry. Barricade, I just really like Barricade. I think he would make a good main character next to Soundwave and Shockwave and Inferno. He's not gonna, like, be as main as Shockwave or Soundwave, but he's gonna, like, be as important as Inferno. Let's see here. These ones aren't as high priority as others, but you guys can let me know what you think. Lugnut. Lugnut is the bomb of Transformers Animated. I love this guy. His personality. He's just so hilarious. He's so stupid. Yeah, but he is so expensive. I don't think I'll really be able to get him. But if I found him for a very good price, I would not hesitate to get him. A Shattered Glass Autobot. So basically, in another reality, Autobots are evil and Decepticons are good. So, like, I wouldn't see any difference between a Shattered Glass Autobot and a Deceptichump. I'm really hoping to get Wheeljack. He's my favorite Shattered Glass Transformer, and I think he would make a good helper to Shockwave. My cousin Ned really likes Spinister. I think we could give him a good personality if I could find him. Snapdragon from War for Cybertron. I really like his design. he's a triple changer. What is Shatterglass? Shatterglass is like the Transformers series from an alternate dimension. If you look it up, you can probably find it. Dead End from the Decepticons. So that would sort of replace Airwave, I guess, considering he's the Decepticon who goes like, "We're all gonna die" every day. Viacons are like, they're basically the same character, but I think it would be funny if I took one Viacon out of the Transformers Prime universe and gave him a name like Steve and gave him a personality. That I think would be pretty fun. But yeah, that's basically it. That's basically it of the characters. If you guys have any ideas for those, please let me know right now, and I will tell you what I think about it, and I will let you know if I will be on the lookout for those. So basically, this is going to be put down into 3 seasons. Each season, I'm going to be looking for, each season, like, they're going to introduce new Decepticons towards it, and bigger plot development, bigger battles. But I forgot about 2 characters who I also wanted to look for. Let's see here. So they're both Beast Wars characters. That seems to be a thing here. I'm trying to branch out to different universes, but it's all keep coming back to Beast Wars for some reason. So there are 2 of them, which I think will be really good for the series. The first one would be Rampage. He's basically a crab Predacon. So if some of you Transformers out there know, Starscream has a mutant spark, so he cannot die. The Maximals, ergo like the future version of the Autobots, try to replicate that, so that their Maximals could not die, but it put a Predacon into an insane state, but he could not die no matter what anyone did, and he went on a rampage, so go the name, and killed a bunch of people. They tried to put him into stasis lock, but he just eventually ended up on Earth serving Megatron. So yeah, there was one story plot of him where I really like. He and Silverbolt, a Maximal Reflector. Maybe I could look for Reflector. Like, I mean, I guess he would have some merits. Him and Silverbolt, a Maximal, were fighting over this new Beast Wars character. His name was Transmutate. He was just like, he was this deformed Beast Wars character, and like everyone else, the Maximals thought he was too dangerous to have, and the Predacons thought he was too weak to let live. Transmutate had this like awesome power, but he could not control it. Silverbolt, the Maximal, wanted to protect Transmutate and be his friend, but Rampage thought he also wanted to be his friend because he could feel his power and his pain, which he felt every day. So both of them fought for his friendship and for which team he would be on, but in the end it led to Transmutate's destruction, and Silverbolt and Rampage left as equals, as brothers, due to their equal loss, and I think that has just scarred Rampage till the day he died, because he lost the only friend he ever had. Yeah, I could definitely do Rampage, but he's so expensive everywhere I look. Like, I mean, he's a great character, which is why so many people want him. Then there's Beast Wars Ravage. I think it would be really awesome if in season 1 we lost Ravage. Like, I mean, he fell into another dimension, and that dimension was a Beast Wars dimension, and he was recreated into Predacon Ravage. that I think would be really cool when Soundwave and Ravage reunite, and it's like a father lost son reunion. I think it would be really be cool. Um. So yeah, those are some good characters. Yeah, you have Bumblebee Ravage, which is why I think it would be cool if we like took Bumblebee Ravage, fell through time and space, and then yeah came back as Beast Wars Ravage. I haven't looked up at how expensive he is yet. Um, so yeah, that's mostly it, guys. Trying to remember what else I had planned. So I've given you the plot without giving too much away. I've given you the characters. I've given you the Hope Dream List. This series is probably gonna come out. Like I'm gonna work on it maybe in July, and then it's gonna come out soon before or after school. I don't know. So yeah, I'm hoping that me and my cousins can do this. We'll probably get at least the first episode out, and yeah, it's gonna be really fun. I think it's 30 minutes. I don't want to keep wasting your time, so I think I'm gonna sign us out here. If you guys have any ideas, please let me know in the comments section below. I love every opinion I have, even if it's negative. So thank you for your time. Have a good summer. See ya. Soundwave880.